The season hasn't even started and the Julius Randle propaganda has already begun, and the Knicks just signed an NBA veteran to a one-year deal. All that and much more on the Knicks Digest. What's up, guys? It's your boy Dariel from Knicks Digest. Let's get right into today's video. So, Knicks fans, many of you know that there's been this whole Julius Randle hoopla the past week regarding the jerseys that are in the Knicks store, I believe. Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson, Dante DiVincenzo, Josh Hart, OG Anunoby. Of course, Julius Randle's jersey, from what it appears, wasn't there, even though there's been reports coming out saying that Julius Randle's jerseys are being sold at the store, just at a different location of the store. And then Julius Randle got wind of this, and as you can see here, he posted on his IG story, "The truth shall come to light." Listen, man, I'm giving Julius Randle the benefit of the doubt. This season, Julius Randle with me has a clean slate. If you've been watching the Knicks Digest YouTube videos since I started, you guys know that I'm not a huge Julius Randle fan. He's a ball stopper. As far as him being the leader of the Knicks before Jalen Brunson got there, I give him the respect for him putting the Knicks back on the map, leading us to the playoffs, being an All-NBA team member 2 out of the last 3 seasons. Dismissing this past season that just happened with his shoulder injury, he was an All-NBA team member 2 of the last 3 seasons. He was an All-Star 2 of the last 3 seasons. So Julius Randle, I want to give you your flowers. I want to give you your respect. You put the Knicks back on the map. Why are we having stupid storylines about Julius Randle not being happy about the jerseys being sold at the Knicks store? Why is Julius Randle even caring about this? The fact that he cares about this is getting me worried. This season was supposed to be... This season, I was going to be, and I'm still going to be looking at Julius Randle like a hawk. I don't want any storylines. I don't want any reports coming out of training camp talking about he's not happy with his role. He's not happy with the touches that he's getting on offense. I don't want to hear any of that. This upcoming season, we have an opportunity to come out of the East. I don't care about you guys in the comments saying that the Knicks don't have a complete team yet. I don't care about you guys in the comments saying that the Knicks don't have a chance, because the Knicks actually do have a chance. And the way that the East looks like so far, albeit there could be some last minute signings, there could be some trades in the middle of the season that happens that might change the dynamic of the Eastern Conference. But as far as right now, the Eastern Conference is up for grabs. You got the Boston Celtics as the best team in the Eastern Conference, no question. The reigning defending champs. You got Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, obviously all that. But right after the Boston Celtics, it's open season. You got the Knicks, you got the Sixers, you got the Milwaukee Bucks, you got the Miami Heat. You got all these teams that are vying for that second spot in the Eastern Conference, and the Knicks are in that conversation. But if we're going to have these stories, if we're going to have these hiccups of players like Julius Randle being worried about the jerseys that are being sold at the Knicks store, then we don't have a shot. We don't have a shot. We need all of our players to be focused this year. We need all of our players to buy in. Time in and time out, we see all of these ESPN talking head shows asking previous players, what does it take to win a championship? What does it take to lead a team deep into the playoffs? And the one thing that all these analysts say is you need the buy-in. You need the sacrifice from all of these players. You need players to take on roles that they might not be comfortable taking. You need players to step up in the moments when they matter. And right now, what we're talking about Julius Randle not being happy about his jersey not being sold in the Knicks store. What are we talking about? This is not just for Julius Randle's ears. This is for the whole Knicks organization. Please, let's focus in on the season. We cannot have any hiccups. No stupid storylines that have nothing to do with the game at all. If I hear something that's making a player upset, that's making a player disgruntled, and it doesn't have to do anything about the game, I'm going to be very upset. Julius Randle, please refocus, because all Knicks fans, if we're being honest with ourselves, we need Julius Randle healthy. We need the whole team healthy. Everybody healthy from A to Z. Everybody on the roster who's going to be on the roster up until the playoffs start, we need all of them healthy. And Julius Randle, you can make an argument that he is going to be the most important piece on the roster for us to make a deep playoff run or even make it to an NBA Finals appearance. So this isn't just for Julius Randle's ears. This is for everybody on that team. Let's refocus. Let's not have any of these stupid stories coming out. and let's make this season a special season. Now, moving on to more recent news, talking about Landry Shamet and the signing with the New York Knicks. So Adrian Wojnarowski broke this on Twitter. Free agent guard Landry Shamet has agreed on a one-year deal with the New York Knicks. Shamet has career averages of 8.7 points and 38% on three-pointers. So I do like this signing. Honestly, I think this is a better signing than Campaign. That Campaign signing, I'm still not a huge fan of. Landry Shamet in the past has played point guard. He has played shooting guard, so he's a little bit of a tweener. If you take a look at his numbers here, last season he played with the Washington Wizards. He averaged 7 points, 1.3 rebounds, and 1.2 assists in the 46 games he played. And if you look at the numbers, the field goals made was 2.6 out of 6 field goals attempts, which equates to 43.1%. Three-pointers, which is kind of Landry Shamet's specialty, if you will. He made 1.2 on 3.4 three-pointer attempts on 33.8%. Listen, I do like the signing, but I think this signing is kind of alluding to what the Knicks are looking to do. And I'm talking about specifically around the trade deadline. The Campaign signing, the Landry Shamet signing. It looks like they're trying to, the Precious Achiuwa signing as well. I believe Precious Achiuwa was a one-year deal as well. So it looks like they might be trying to package that for maybe a trade deadline deal. And I'm going to keep saying what I've been saying these last few months. The Knicks, we need to target a primary big. If it's a primary big or a backup big, I think that's really going to depend on Mitchell Robinson and how he looks this upcoming season. For the first half of the season, we're going to see if Mitchell Robinson is healthy enough to actually play those games. I think if Mitchell Robinson goes down with another injury, I think we're actually going to be looking for a primary big man, and we might be adding him to the trade package. Now, off the top of my head, freestyling, I don't know Mitchell Robinson's contract. I don't know if he's eligible to be traded, but in this hypothetical world that I'm living in right now, I'm saying that Mitchell Robinson is able to be traded. And if he's not healthy for the first half of this upcoming season, I think the Knicks are going to be seriously looking to adding him to the trade package, along with maybe Shamet, Campaign, Precious Achiuwa. And we're going to be looking for a primary big, or we're going to be looking for a backup big. The recent reports are saying Nick Richards, are saying Clint Capella, JaVale McGee. So it looks like there is a plethora of bigs out there that we might be able to target. But as far as Landry Shamet's game is a little interesting. I remember when he came into the league, he was, like I said earlier, looked at as a three-point specialty. I know he played for the Clippers. I know he played for the Phoenix Suns as well, and I think he got drafted to the Clippers. And he had, I like his game. Three-point shooter, being able to shoot it behind the line, being able to put the ball on the floor, attack the rim, creating plays for others. I don't really think it's his game. But if I'm being honest with you, I feel like that reputation of Landry Shamet being a three-point specialist, I don't know. If he's a three-point specialist, why is he bouncing from team to team? The same thing I can say about Campaign. Campaign, I don't think has ever been looked at as a three-point specialist, but Campaign, in my eyes, from what I've heard from the ESPN and NBA analysts, is Campaign is this guy that could bring energy coming off the bench, is the guy that can lead your second unit behind the starting point guard. And Campaign has been bouncing from the Milwaukee Bucks to the Philadelphia 76ers. I feel like he's been, I don't want to say disappointment, but for lack of a better word, for right now, I'm going to use that word. I think he's been a little bit of a disappointment. Landry Shamet, maybe you could say the same thing. He's been bouncing from team to team, and he hasn't been really able to find a home. And I don't know, maybe this year, if he actually plays the entire season with the Knicks, maybe he can actually make something of himself, and he could really establish himself as being one of the players that's going to stick around for a while. I mean, he has stuck around a while in the NBA, but like I said earlier, he's been jumping from team to team. He hasn't really been able to find a home for a contract that's like 4 or 5 years. So I don't know. We'll see. But as far as Landry Shamet's game itself, I do feel like it does complement the pieces that we have, specifically being that three-point shooter. You got Jalen Brunson being able to put the ball on the floor, create plays for others, being able to attack the paint, kick it out to Landry Shamet. Obviously, we got Dante, we got OG, we got Mikal Bridges who can hit the three. But Landry Shamet is going to be, I feel like his talent is good enough to play with those starters and mix it in, and obviously being one of the offensive weapons that we have for the second unit. So I do like the signing, and I like it a little bit more than Campaign. But like I said earlier, we're going to wait and see what all these contracts mean around trade deadline. The Landry Shamet, the Precious Achiuwa, the Campaign. Let's see if we're going to make a move at the trade deadline for a viable big. But guys, that's it for today's video. I want to say thank you so much for checking it out. Leave it in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about the whole Julius Randle hoopla. Let me know about this Landry Shamet signing. But until next time, you know the drill. You know the vibes. Knicks, we're close, baby. The season is almost here. We're what, like 20 days away? Can you feel the excitement? This upcoming season is gonna be special. We might even make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Hell, we might even make it to the NBA Finals. And I'm putting my faith in Julius Randle. Julius Randle, please don't disappoint me. Just be the team player. Just be the star that we all know you are. Play your role. Do it to the best of your ability. And special things will happen this season. Let's go, Knicks. Jalen Brunson for all the MVPs. Deuce McBride. The deuce is deuce for co-MVP. Taj Gibson for president, I almost forgot, and Mikal Bridges for defensive player of the year. And until next time, I'll check you out in the next video. Let's go, Knicks, baby!